I'm Stephanie Keller. I'm a certified financial planner and I'm a business owner. My designation as a certified financial planner gives clients a confidence that they're receiving the gold standard or the highest level of professional advice in the industry. The way I explain it to clients is that it is their assurance knowing that they have the highest level of advice that they can receive, and they have the accountability knowing that there are professional standards that I need to adhere to and uphold. When I meet with a client for the first time, my primary purpose is to determine what their unanswered questions are. To get a better understanding of them as an individual, to get a better understanding of their family, to get a better understanding of their business, and then we take it to the next step. We determine what their needs are, what their wants are, what some of their challenges or their fears are. We look at their essentials, we look at their lifestyle, and we look at what they would like to leave as a legacy. The second and third meeting is about me offering strategies and specific action plans to make sure that those needs are, number one, acknowledged and understood, and number two, met. I understand that there is a lot of fear, particularly when we're dealing with clients' finances. It's tied to the things that are the most important to them, their families, their businesses, their homes, their future. They want to know that I can provide them with the security that there's a specific plan in place for them. Financial planning is fluid. It doesn't start and stop. It evolves and it changes, just like people's lives evolve and change. There's key life areas that I focus on with all of my clients and getting a good understanding. So conditions and concerns that they may have with their health, things that affect their relationships and what those look like, things that are important to them to achieve professionally or through their work, and what they like to do to enjoy themselves or their play. There's a financial cost attached to each one of those key life areas, and when I have a good understanding of all of those key life areas and the financial cost attached to each one of the goals or the points that my client made, that's trust. During the market correction of 2007-2008, it was the darkest time for investors. It was a time where their deepest fears came to fruition. And during that time, that's where advisors really earned their stripes. That's where we had to prove our value to our clients, both in terms of managing their portfolios, but also helping them manage their emotions. Clients recognize that we don't control the markets. I don't presume to tell people that I control the markets. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't predict the future, but what I can do is make sure that their portfolios and all of their finances are as aligned to their personal needs and goals long term. 2007 and 2008 were the darkest times for investors, for advisors, for businesses, for the markets, for governments. It was the time where advisors really needed to be there for their clients and provide that reassurance, provide that confidence, provide that proof that even though in the short term it was scary and it appeared that they had lost, it was only a short-term condition. And many of those clients today are in a better position than they were prior to the correction because of the actions that we were able to put in place during that period of time. I find it very rewarding to work with small business owners. Aside from building a financial planning practice, I also purchased a small business together with my husband and my children. And it gives me a better understanding of what the day-to-day reality is for small business owners and the struggles that they go through, and also the emotions that are attached to the decisions that they make, both with their business today as well as their business for the future. How are they going to grow their business? How are they going to protect it? and how are they eventually going to transition it to another party and create an income for themselves for the rest of their lifetime and allow the money to continue to work for them. That's what I specialize in. When business owners are considering selling their business, there are a number of dots that need to be connected. Often they'll refer to a commercial real estate agent or their accountant or lawyer to help them determine what the correct value is of their business or the price tag for their business, what they're looking to sell. Financial planners are in a unique position because we're able to connect those dots for the business owner and consult with other professionals to ensure that the due diligence is being done when we're putting together a valuation for them. There's always a cost to selling a business, always. Whether it's be commissions from your commercial real estate agent, legal fees, or the taxation attached to the sale of the assets. A financial planner allows us to connect those dots and make sure that we're seeing the big picture before the business owner makes a final decision in terms of how they want to sell their business. I often joke with clients a little bit about a commercial that was famous on TV a few years ago where you had the wife going to the financial planner and the husband was hanging onto the side of the garage refusing to get into the vehicle because in his mind it wasn't a fun activity. It wasn't something that he looked forward to. It was actually painful for a lot of people. At that point I made the decision that I wanted it to be a positive experience. I wanted people to come in and maybe not enjoy it the same way as going to a movie or doing the very favorite thing that they love, but recognizing that it was an activity that gave them the means to be able to do the things that they love. I truly am passionate about what I do. I love working with clients. I love working with business owners, and I find it so rewarding to help them through their ups and downs and celebrate their successes and manage their risks, get to know their families, understand their lives, and be there as a support.